Okay, Marcus Smart, this is not how you guard away from the ball with your back to the sideline. You got to open up, back to the baseline. So now when Scotty Barnes comes this way, I can just kind of stunt at this drive, get the dribble picked up early, and recover. But Marcus Smart isn't doing anything. He doesn't even seeing the ball. So now Scotty Barnes is able to get through and then keep his dribble alive in a turnaround jumper. Can't switch like this. Stop. You got to get up and level to your man if you're switching. There cannot be this sagging when you switch because, look, now this player is just going to get right into the lane. You don't even resist his drive until he's in the paint, and it's an easy two. So, again, where are you getting beat? First of all, Al Horford, you can never not be seeing the ball like this, okay? You got to open up back to the baseline. See ball, see man. So now I can get up and I can force Siakam this way where Al Horford can stunt, get his dribble picked up, and recover. But you get beat away from any of that help, so now Siakam's going right into the lane, and it's an easy two. You are switching this dribble handoff. Why are you wrestling with the man giving the handoff? Right now, okay, stop. So I'm switching onto this player with the handoff. So now I'm away from him, I'm level to him, and I'm ready to guard. But look, you're wrestling with the player giving the handoff. So look, are you in position to guard right here? No. So now this player gets right to the rim, easy two. Okay, you're guarding this player here. You want to, if you're Jaylen Brown, show your hands. Why? So you can keep him coming this way. Look at this player here. This player here is ready to, you have no place to go if you just angle this man and keep him going this way. But you're going to let him spin middle where there's no help. And now look, now it's just a shot in the paint for two. Jason Tatum, why are your hips in the air? Look at this. Why are you sending this player this way where there's no help? Flip your hips. If he goes this way, there's no place to go. I got Al Horford right here. But instead, you're going to let him go away from help. You're asking him to go away from help, and it's just an easy two. Cannot jog back in transition if you're Al Horford. I don't care that you're guarding this player here. You need to sprint back. Why do you need to sprint back? Look at him jog. See, if he had been sprinting, he's here now. So now I can get up, and when this player goes this way, there's no place to go. But instead, you jog so you're out here, and now there's a driving lane. Well, you don't even force the man, actually, to go towards this area of the floor, and it wouldn't matter because Al Horford's not there anyways. So now you're not in help, and this player can get right to the rim for an easy two. Again, you've got to you can't let this player spin back. Stop. Right now, your only responsibility here is to make sure he has to go this way, where there's no place to go, where Jason Tatum can stunt and recover. But you don't do that. See, look at how you're not forcing him that way. So now he's able to turn back, and now it just hits a step back jumper. Don't run drop coverage and give up a 2-on-1. Al Horford needs to get up. You push this guard out this way. The second the ball handler hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, I can recover if I'm Al Horford. In the meantime, I have backside help right here for this defender right here. You want to throw a skip pass this way, I can easily recover. But instead, you're just going to be giving up a 2-on-1, and it's just going to be an easy lob for two. You're getting beat if you're Al Horford. Get up into this player's space and send him right into Jason Tatum. There's no place to go. Instead, you allow yourself to get beat away from any help, and now Siakam's going to hit a step-back jumper. Got a strong side ISO here. This doesn't end well for the Celtics. Look, these are so easy to double team. Just bring this player here, force him into this double team. Okay, Marcus Smart starts to cheat up and rotates here. Jason Tatum rotates here, and then the man that doubles guards here, and this player goes to the corner. All those rotations happen in unison on the first kick-out pass. But again, you're just going to let this player go one-on-one, and it's just going to be abuse, and it's going to end up being a two-shot foul for Toronto. Totally inexcusable transition defense by Jason Tatum. Toronto has the ball now. Get back. Where's Jason Tatum going? What is that? So we just totally lost you in numbers in transition, and now this player is getting all the way to the rim for two. Jason Tatum, this is a cross screen initially, so all you got to do is just jam this player as he comes through the cross screen, then I'm right back to guarding Siakam, and then I'm initiating contact. That's what's most important, is that Tatum initiates contact, but look who initiates contact. It's Siakam. So now he's got him sealed right where he wants him, and now it's just bully ball, and an easy two. Where are you getting beat in transition? Okay, why are your hips this way? Get your hips this way. So look, when this player comes this way, there's nothing else for this player to do other than blockade the driving lane for this Raptors player. But instead, he beats you away from that. You allow him to beat you away from that help, and it's a two-shot foul. Okay, if you are these Celtics players here, you cannot go off to the races on offense before you see the Celtics clear this ball and get a defensive rebound. Look at this. Look at these two Celtics players. They're off to the races, but no one. This is a 50-50 ball at best. So guess who comes up with it? Toronto. So now you're in no position to guard, and it's a wide open three. All right, what is Jason Tatum doing here? Just guard one-on-one. If this player sets a screen, then fine, our ball screen defense will execute. Look at this. This player never sets a screen, but look at Jason Tatum. Look at him trying, he's feeling out a screen. There is no screen. So now his man's going to blow right by him, get to the rim for an easy two. Again, if you're this player guarding the ball, you've got to stop. So I have help, all types of help right here. And Jaylen Brown's going to really get into the gaps here. But you have to angle this player, make sure this is the only place he can go. See, look at this. You flatten out, and now you let him turn this way. If you just keep him going this way into Jaylen Brown, there's nothing for him to do. But you let him spin back to the middle, and now it's an easy two. Strong side ISO here. Siakam's just going to play bully ball. You've got to double this right here, okay? Come over. This is so easy to double, okay? Right here, this player then rotates, starts to cheat up on a kick-out pass. You're rotating here, all right? I mean, this player just rotates right here, and then Jason Tatum rotates to the corner, and the man that doubles falls here. All those rotations happen in unison on the first kick-out pass. But you just want to let Siakam go one-on-one and bully his way to the rim, and it's just going to end up being a two-shot foul. Horrible communication in transition. Why do we have two people guarding one right here? Okay, so now, of course, when that happens, there's nobody to take this player. And in this case, it's going to be on a box out. Look at this player get an easy offensive rebound because no one's boxing him out, and it's an easy two. If you're Al Horford, what are you doing here? The Raptors are in the bonus. You're guarding just fine in the post. Stop. This is fine. Now, I would really honestly rather you get up now, okay, and you're the one to initiate contact. But again, all right, you're doing fine in the post. The Raptors are in the bonus. What's this shove for? You can see the shove. Look at the shove. That shove right there, I mean, the Raptors are going to the line. Totally unnecessary. Don't guard beyond the three-point line away from the ball. Marcus Smart, get underneath. So now I can force this player this way, and there's no place for you to go. I can stunt, recover. But you're hugging your man all the way out, almost at half court. This player's also going to get beat baseline aware from where there could be possible help, and it leads to an easy two. You have to communicate and transition. Right now, if I'm this player right here, I'm saying I've got this man right here and communicating it. So Al Horford knows to go here. But instead, there's no communication because we've got two people guarding one Raptors player. So now look, now this Celtics player has to worry about this player and this Raptors player in the corner, not in our screen, and it's going to lead to a wide open corner three. If you're guarding Precious Achiuwa right here, okay, and you're this Grant Williams, as soon as he crosses the three-point line, okay, I got to get up. I have to initiate contact. That's the most important thing, that Grant Williams initiates contact, not Precious Achiuwa. Look what happens. Who's initiating contact? It's Achiuwa. So look where he is. Now he's in the charge circle. You're going to have to yank him down. The Raptors are in the bonus. It's a two-shot foul. Where's Jason Tatum going? How can your man be here and you're here? Look at this. Your man's now here and you're still here. So of course you give up a wide open three. Totally unnecessary switch. Stop. Marcus Smart, just stay with this player. Okay? This is a simple down screen. Look at it. If you stay attached, Jason Tatum just needs to get attached to his own man, get his arms out so this player has to go out and you can just chase. Okay, but you have a totally unnecessary switch. So now look, this player is going to initiate contact. So look where he's catching this ball. He's already in the paint. So at this point, it's over, and it's an easy dunk. What is Marcus Smart doing here? This is off of a make. Okay, so Marcus Smart, understand, these two Raptors players are being defended. I need to go find somebody else to guard. But you're just in the middle of nowhere, and now this player has a dunk. Are you getting beat? This is Pascal Siakam in the open floor. Get up and force him this way where there's no place to go. Instead, you get beat away from any help, and it's a two-shot foul for Toronto. Cannot happen if you're Jaylen Brown. Stop. If you are Jaylen Brown, you got to get underneath the three-point line so you can dig at this Scotty Barnes post-up. It's just dig, easy recovery. But look at Jaylen Brown. He does nothing. So now Scotty Barnes keeps his dribble alive and gets right to the rim, and it's eventually going to be an easy Raptors layup. Okay, this shows no effort on Jason Tatum's behalf. Sprint back, please, so you can actually get a defensive stance. Look at this. Jason Tatum is lightly jogging, I'd say, so now his man gets right to the rim for a layup. You're Al Horford, you got to do better than this. Your player is not even in the screen. Right now, I am up and forcing this dribble to get picked up. Then I can recover. I can't see your man. But Al Horford's just standing in the middle of nowhere. So now his man comes, so now he's got to leave. And now this player's going to get right to the rim for an easy two. Not fall asleep on your man. You've got to be seeing, look at this, you've got to be seeing the ball and your man at all times. When you fall asleep on your man, he's going to beat you back door, and it's a two-shot foul for Toronto. Derek White, you're doing fine right here, but you cannot fall asleep on your man like this. Look at Derek White fall asleep on his man. That this right here, okay? That right there, you fall asleep on your man. Now you're not able to guard off this dribble handoff, so this player's going to get it, go right by you to the rim for two. If you're the player guarding Thaddeus Young, who's not even in our picture yet, you've got to initiate contact with him when he crosses the three-point line. I know that Thaddeus Young is the one to initiate contact right here because, look, he's got his man perfectly sealed right here. So now it's just an easy catch. He's catching this ball too low, and it's going to be an easy two for Toronto. This is a horrendous switch. Stop. If you are switching this ball screen right now, you've got to be level to your man, and this player's got to drop underneath. Okay? Because look what happens here. First of all, this player is going towards the ball still. That means there's no communication. You need to be underneath. And this player isn't level to his man. Because look, when you have to jump up like this, that little jump right there means you're going to get blown by for the rim for a layup. It's a horrific gamble. This is off of a turnover that Boston has. Stop. If you're Derek White, just guard. Okay? So now this player can worry about some other Raptors player, like right here. But instead, look you're going to gamble. So now we just lost you. So now instead of this player being able to guard here, he's got to step up here. And that's a problem. So now this Raptors player gets it, and it's an easy two. You cannot lose sight of your man. Right here, look. Okay, so this player's driving to the lane. Stop. You're losing. You're staring at the ball. You just lost sight of your man. So now he's boxing you out for an offensive rebound. And there you go, and it's an easy putback. I don't know what this player's doing right here. Grant Williams guarding right here. Why are you? Look at this. Stop. What are you doing? You need to stay attached right here. Okay? You're going to end up sagging. Look you can't. This separation can't happen. Your back should be totally to the baseline, and your feet should certainly not be inside the block like it is right there. Okay? So now you just give up an open jumper. Jesus. All right, so they're going to isolate Sam Hauser here. So right now, stop. You have to cut this player's dribble off. This is the only place he's going. If I only allow him to go this way, he's going right into a second defender. But again, you're going to let him back it up. But you still have the opportunity to get up and force him this way. There's still this second defender right here. But instead, you're going to let him go away from any help, and it ends up being a step-back jumper. Derek White right here, you've got to get to the three-point line. Okay, stop. Right now I'm initiating contact with Siakam. You have to initiate contact and battle for real estate now. And it's the most important thing is that you initiate contact, not the Raptors player. So look what happens here. Who initiates contact? The Raptors player. Look where he's catching. Now it's too low. Forget about it. Open jumper. Stop. This player's here. His feet can't be moving. You cannot move your feet. You need to be in a defensive stance. Pointers out. Pointing at ball, pointing at man. Look at this player's feet. Just stare at him. Look at him. Look at how his feet are moving. His feet are moving. His feet are moving. So now he's not in position to guard. And now this man gets to rip and go right into the lane for two. Again, this player here guarding away from the ball. You need to have a wide stance, feet set, pointing to ball, pointing to man. Look at this player's feet. Watch. Just watch. Look at them move. See, they're moving. So now, look, now you're not in position to guard your man. He's going to blow by you. That collapses the defense and an open three for Toronto. Stop using drop coverage. Look, keep this guard out of the lane. Move this guard this way. The second he hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, I can recover. In the meantime, this player isn't going anywhere. There's backside help right here. Okay, but instead you give this, look at this. You just give this guard the lane right to the rim and one. Switch, you got to communicate. If you're switching the screen, this player's got to be level to the screener and ready to guard, and this player's underneath. But look at this. It's total miscommunication. Two people go to the screener. Nobody takes the man coming off the screen. Wide open jumper for the Raptors. Can't lose sight of your man. Stop. You've got it. Pointers out. I'm seeing ball. I'm seeing man. Watch this player here. He's going to lose sight of his man right here. So look now. Now I can't box him out. Now he's boxing me out, and it's an easy offensive rebound and put back for 2 for Toronto. Switch this ball screen. Where are you getting beat? Come on. Stop. Look at this right here. Hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Right now, if we are angling this player this way, there's no place to go. This player needs to move in a little bit, but we have multiple gap defenders this way. Instead, you're going to get beat away from any help, okay? And now look, now it's just right into an open jumper. You have to stay underneath your man, okay? Off this handoff, right? You got to stay underneath your man, okay? Because if this is a fake dribble handoff, you're screwed. Look at this player right here. See how he loses? Look, see how he's not totally underneath his man like he should be? So this is a fake dribble handoff right to the rim and a 2-shot foul for Toronto. Stop running drop coverage. Get up, hedge, push this guard out of the lane, not in the lane. The second he hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, I can recover. In the meantime, this player who's switching on to the man who set this first ball screen is literally going to be standing and waiting in backside help on this player's roll. But again, instead, you're giving the lane to this player, and it's going to eventually end up being an open jumper. Right, again, I'm cutting the court in half this way. Okay, if I'm up, this player can be as far in as having his right foot parallel to the block. Left foot out, wide stance. As long as you don't have to move your feet inward, you'll always get back outward. So I'm forcing this player this way, right here, into a second defender. So now I can just stunt without moving my feet inward, and I'll easily be able to recover to the corner. But instead, you're going to get beat away from where that help is. And look, now this player has to come all the way into the paint to double team. Now you have no chance. Now it's just a practice 3. Don't lean towards the screen. You're doing fine guarding one-on-one. Watch this little flinch. So this player's going to come set a screen. Watch this player's flinch towards the screen. Okay? That little thing right there. Let's go slow it down right there. So now this player is going to be able to refuse it, blow by you, get into the lane. It's going to end up being an easy Raptors 2. Again, with this player coming across the three-point line, somebody's got to be over and initiating. It's so important. The defensive player has to initiate contact on this Raptors big. If the Raptors big initiates contact like he's going to, look, now you're sealed. Now you're screwed. The Raptors are in the bonus, and it's a 2-shot foul. You need to sprint to a body, not here, not a random spot on the floor. Look at this player. Where's he sprinting to? Totally random spot on the floor, not a body. So now this player's open for 3. Stop running drop coverage. Get up, okay? Keep this guard out of the lane. Push him this way the second he hesitates. Brings his dribble back, picks his dribble up. I can recover, which is going to be quickly. In the meantime, there's no place for this player to roll to because backside helps right here. But nope, let's run drop coverage and give up a wide open jumper. Can't happen here with this player here. Watch what happens. This man should be clogging up this driving lane after you switch this ball screen. Stop. So right now, all you got to do is just stunt at this. Jab at it. You don't have to move your feet. Just stunt with your body. Get the dribble picked up and easily recover back out. But you do absolutely nothing. So now this player keeps his dribble alive, gets right to the rim for 2. Giving up 2-on-1s for no reason. Get up. Okay, push this guard out. The second this ball handler hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, which is going to be in less than a second with the sideline right there, I can recover. In the meantime, this backside defender steps up right here, and there's nothing to worry about. Instead, you're going to give up a 2-on-1. You just willingly gave up a 2-on-1, and it's an easy 2. Can't switch a ball screen like this. If you are switching this screen, you've got to be level to your man who's the screener, so you're ready to guard. Look at this. You're not ready to guard. You're not level, so this player gets right to the rim for a layup. If you're this player here, you need to sprint back to the three-point line so you can get your feet set. This jogging doesn't work because, look, now you're just backpedaling and backpedaling and backpedaling and backpedaling and giving up a layup. You run drop coverage on a pick and pop, you're just giving up practice 3s. Right here, you've got to get up, push this guard out this way. The second he hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, which will be quickly. I can recover. In the meantime, backside help just slides over maybe 2 steps and you're right there. Instead, you're going to run drop coverage, and look at this. This big, it cannot drop and get out here. So, yeah, about those practice 3s you're giving up. There it is. No excuse for this player to not be at the three-point line in a defensive stance. sprint back. Instead, you jog. So now you're never able to actually defend this player one-on-one. So he's going to blow by you, draw help, and now look. Now we have 3 Raptors players with 1 Celtics player to box them all out. So obviously that leads to an easy offensive rebound and putback. It's a horrible switch. So right now this player is guarding the first screener, but they're going to try and have him switch here, and I guess this player switch here. But you got to be, then if that's happening, you need to be over here and level to this screener right here. And then this player takes whoever the role is. But this switch is totally botched. No communication, no attention to detail. Look at this. Nobody's guarding this player coming off the ball screen. So now that player switches late, and it's a 2-shot blocking foul for the Celtics.